Good morning, everybody. My name is Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today is Try It Thursday, and I usually just look forward to Try It Thursday. But I've been trying this Thursday for the whole week so that I'd be ready for today. And I gotta say, I'm not enjoying this Try It Thursday. Today, I'm trying yoga, or a version thereof for Parkinson patients. I want to give credit where credit is due. I'm learning this technique that I'm doing from a fellow by the name of Greg Champko. He's the vice president of, what have I got written down here? Oh, he's vice president of operations at a website that's called Mind and Mobility, and they have an office and whatnot. And so he is the person who has developed these 3 exercises that are specifically for Parkinson's patients. I'm going to show you them. I'm going to turn this around and show you sitting from a different chair. But I just wanted to let you know a few of the things that I have learned from him. He was saying that the first of these 3 exercises is going to be working on posture. He said people with Parkinson's tend to hunch forward, therefore their back muscles get less strength in them, their chest goes forward. So therefore you want to have strength in your core. So they're going to work on posture with these ones. Rotation is another one. Side to side rotation is very important. When you are a Parkinson's patient, you tend to hunch in. When you walk, you don't swing your arms very much. Your arms sort of stay stationary, and you just don't get a lot of the rotation going. As usual, I forgot to put this light on. I don't know if that makes any difference or not. Anyway, and when you walk, you shuffle. You don't really take long strides. That's why my Elinker is good for making long strides. But when you're just trying to walk around, you tend to do little short shuffling movements, and therefore you're not getting good rotation in your core. The other one is the lateral posture mobility, like the side to side like this, and front to back. Those are movements that are difficult, and when something is difficult, people tend to not do them. Now, I just want to say that I'm not a doctor or a therapist or anything like that. This is just something that I have learned from him. I don't know yoga very much at all, and I don't believe these are true yoga poses. I think these are more yoga with chair adaptation for Parkinson patients. But either way, they're specifically supposed to be good for us. The other thing is, we don't do anything fast. Everything we do is slow. So even though they tell us in the videos to go as fast as we can, even our fast is probably not as fast as somebody else. But you want large movements, because we tend to make small movements. Our writing gets small, everything gets small. So we're going to try and make large movements, we're going to try and make quick movements, and we're going to try and work on those areas. So I'm going to turn this around to the other chair, and I'm going to try and demonstrate. I'm going to try and demonstrate as best as I can. And just tell you that for Trying It Thursday, it's definitely something new. Okay, let's see if I'm here where you can see me. Oh, maybe I have to put you back a little bit further. Okay, there you can see. So now I'm going to sit in my chair with my feet just straight down to the floor. My hands are going to be just resting in my lap. I'm going to lean forward. I'm going to hold this downward position for a little bit, and then I'm going to go fast and quick. And down. And fast and quick. And down. And fast and quick. I'll do one more. Down. Fast and quick. So the point of that one is to get the extension in through your body, to go very quickly as you can. Now the next one is for this rotation here. So again, I'm going to sit flat. I'm going to hold my hands to the front. I'm going to just put them down on my lap. Okay, and then I just want to make sure that I'm comfortable on the chair, seated firmly on the chair. You don't want to be not firm. You need to be seated firmly on your chair, okay? So now I'm going to bring, I'm going to bring my arms out to the middle. I'm going to bring one arm to the side, and then I'm going to go fast and quick to the front. Okay, so I'm going to come out to the side, and then I'm going to go fast and quick to the middle. Now, if I want to make this a bigger movement, I can. I can bring this arm out to the side, then I can bring this arm out to the side. Now I want to watch from my hand where I'm going to be moving, and I'm going to go from this side, and I'm going to go fast and quick all the way across, and then come back to the middle. Now if I want to go the other way, I'm going to put this arm out, I'm going to put this arm out, I'll watch this arm, and then I'm going to go fast and quick across. Well, I'm not really very good at that, but now the lateral one, I'm going to go up and I'm going to go down, okay? So then when I'm in this sort of angled position, which isn't very comfortable, then I want to come back to the center. Then I want to go down as far as I can, go up as far as I can, and stretch and then come down. I'm going to come up and come down. And then I'll try the other side. I'm going to go up, I'm going to come down, and I'm going to come down. And then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to go down. And then I'm going to come back to the middle. And this is going to give me more of the lateral core strength. Now, who would think that 3 little exercises like that and I'm already out of breath? But I am. So that's the way it is. I don't think I'm going to continue with the yoga. It's probably very good for me, but it is not very enjoyable. So I'm probably not going to continue with it, but I might throw a few stretchy ones in here now and then. I wanted to tell you a quick story. There's no really good segue into this other than, just saying that the stories are not related, but I thought of this story and I chuckled to myself. So if I find it amusing, nobody else will, but I'm going to tell it anyway. All right. When we lived in Bridgewater in Nova Scotia, we lived in a building that was part of the Baptist church. So therefore, we had a lot of people in our building that attended the Baptist church. You didn't have to, but you could if you wanted to. And so I also happen to like to drink a little glass of wine now and then. But I'm a cheapskate. I really am. I'm a cheapskate. So I discovered that in the liquor store in Nova Scotia, that if you bought a case of 12 empty bottles, you could fill the bottles with their wine that's on tap for $6.99 a bottle, but you had to buy these 12 bottles. So I said to Bill, then you can refill those bottles. I said, that's really, the most reasonable way to get a bottle of wine. And he said, how many bottles of wine do you want? And I said, well, we'll do the 12 and then we'll see how long that lasts. So anyway, we got the 12 bottles of wine filled. I did half white, half red, and paid my $6.99. I came home, and as we were pulling into the parking lot, I noticed that the pastor and his wife were pulling into their parking stall, which is 2 down from us. And I said to Bill, we've been caught. And he says, what do you mean? And I said, the pastor's here. He's going to see, not only am I bringing wine in, I'm bringing wine by the case in. So anyway, Will says, well, you're caught now, you might as well bring it out, you own it. So we brought it out and we put it in there, and the pastor caught up to our buggy and whatnot, and he looks in the buggy and he says, having a party? And I said, well, no. I said, it's just cheaper to buy it this way. And he goes, oh, how much did you pay for that? I said, $6.99 a bottle. And he goes, oh, he said, 12 bottles though, eh? And I said, yeah, you have to buy the 12 of them. And he goes, he says, well, the only thing to do is invite us down for coffee. And I said, come ahead. So they came down that night. They had coffee. We had wine. My husband didn't like wine either. The 12 bottles were still there when I moved away. I think I had 4 of them left. It was not the logical way to do it. I should have bought 3 bottles at the full price and I would have been cheaper off. But either way, I enjoyed wine while I was there. All right. Have a good day, everybody.